Hey, this is Dani. I'm here with my friend Sharon. We did a van tour of her van last year, and I'll link it at the end in case you haven't seen it. But today we're doing a car tour. So we will hear from Sharon how she's converted this car to do her camping and why, and we'll hear all about it. So stick around. Okay, Sharon, dear, why don't you tell us about this car that you have?
Okay, I have a Nissan Versa, 40 miles to the gallon compared to my 20 miles to the van. I bought it to have a car to transport my grandchildren. I did. When I headed west, I looked at my finances and I thought, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try it. So I took my passenger seat out, stored it where it's safe so I could pop it back in when I get home. And I'm car camping and I love it.
And so the main reason you did it was the budget, the gas, because we know that gas is the #1 expense usually when you do a lot of boondocking like we do.
That's right, and I love the van, I love the space, but I thought when I come out west, I'm outside most of the day. I've got my bed fixed where it's comfortable. That's your #2 thing below gas is the bed. So I'm comfortable in there. And it's been great. I think I'm a car camper now until the gas goes down.
Yeah, because I remember your minivan, you had 2 kitchens. It's quite the luxurious thing on wheels.
I still have 2 kitchens. I have my camp stove. I've gone to my backpacking stove. I do my coffee in the car before I ever get out of the car in the morning.
Huh.
So I do my coffee. And then I have my other stove in the back that I cook outside. So I still feel like I've got too many kitchens.
Wow. Okay, let's see how you do this. Okay, first of all, we have to say, how tall are you, Sharon?
5 foot.
She's 5 foot. So this exact setup won't work for someone who's taller, but it works for you, and that's great. So let's see what you got here.
Okay, so I have my passenger seat out, so I have room for my fridge. So I have my fridge here. I debated on whether I wanted it or not. And I love the fridge.
Is that an Alpicool?
So it's the Alpicool, and it's worked great. It's hooked up to my car, and it's funny because I'm a handyman. My plug was not working, my car plug in my car, so yeah. I bought the car and he said it works on and off, so it wasn't working. So I replaced it on the road. I got under a shade tree, went to the parts store, so I replaced it. So now it works.
You are handy.
So I had to have it. I couldn't do without it, so I replaced it. I called my son, got advice on it, and replaced it. So I have this basket that has my, when I'm traveling, if I don't want to get out, if I'm boondocking, I don't like to get out.
Right.
So I put my backpack stove here, and I could cook here, and then I can have a little bit of food up there, and other things that I need to reach. And then I put my power packs on the other side of the fridge, and I'm able to get from the front seat to the back seat easily.
So your power packs would normally be here. Right now they're out charging.
They're right out there charging now.
But they're normally right there. Okay.
With my new solar.
And then what you got in the spray bottle?
The spray bottle is my bathroom cleaner.
Oh, okay.
So
a little bit of bleach and water or vinegar?
No, I love it. It's Mean Green antibacterial.
Oh.
I've never seen Mean Green antibacterial.
Cool.
And it's been great, so I hadn't had to have bleach with me. It's worked great in my
your
coffee can.
In your coffee can bathroom, right?
Yes, that coffee can.
So that's
bathroom.
that's the answer to how we go to the bathroom?
That's the one answer. The other answer is my little white trash can.
The #1 answer and
That's
the number 2
1,
answer.
and the number 2 is my trash bags are behind my seat for my little trash can. So that's the number 2.
Literally a little like bathroom trash can.
It's a bathroom, and I mean it works great. Well, I use it as a trash can too. It's stuck there, but a lot of times it's up here. So it's a trash can in the most of the time, and then it's a bathroom sometimes. Yeah. And then my water for my coffee, I usually keep my coffee up here since I've been stationary.
Your coffee's usually up here.
Yeah, my coffee.
And your little, what about your little burner for your coffee is usually up here?
Here. It's all in the trunk now since we were in one spot for a week because I was getting out of the car to make it. But normally, Cracker Barrel, Walmart, if I'm out and I'm almost by myself out in the wild, it's going to be up here. It'll be up here.
So what's in the red duffel? Is that your clothes?
The red is my clothes. I just put them up there. I normally have something else. I have a stool under it because I fit this way, but sometimes I have to curl my feet a little bit so I can go at an angle and my feet go over there and I can stretch all the way out.
Okay, so let's take a look at this bed.
Okay. My bed, I have my thick.
What is this
so
then? Is this memory foam?
This is foam that I hate. I don't even. It's some kind of man-made put together foam that shreds, and it's 2 pieces, but they're thick. They're thick. It's zipped up in that now. They're thick, and it's some kind of foam I hate, so I need a new piece.
2
of foam.
pieces of about 3-inch foam.
4.
Each.
I think
4
it's 4 inches. Yeah. So it's really comfortable because that seat had a little hump. But I fit across there, and then if I want to, most of the time I find I curl my feet. Most of the time I don't use that, but I can go this way, and that works perfect. And like I said, I just put my duffel bag up there because it's about the right height and all, and it's going to work great there.
Yeah.
And then I have a little fold-up stool under it. So under it I have my basket of spoons. I know where my spoons are at always. I go right there to my basket of spoons. Everything just has to have a place.
Right.
Sometimes it's a weird place, but my spoons are under there.
Okay, spoons for coffee and stuff?
And eating, whatever, you know.
Oh,
my
okay.
spoons are under there.
Forks too,
I
then?
have a hard time keeping, no, my forks, they're in my side pocket. My forks I lose. My spoons are in there, my forks.
Okay.
Because I tend to lose stuff, so.
You do.
I have 3 real forks, but I usually can find one of them. So, and my mat that I put outside my car, I have a mat here that I put outside for my rug. It's under there, and my window covers are under my mattress.
Oh, good, good.
So I put them under there because you always have a hard time figuring out where to put them.
Exactly.
Now, of course, this looks like a hot mess, but I know where everything's at. Back in the back, I have my pop-up shower in the very back. You can see it. And then I have my little trash can that I shower with my USB shower, which is wonderful. And now that I live off-grid at home, this is what I shower with all the time. So
how does that work? You just plop this in a bucket?
I do. I pour my gallon of water in the bucket, and then if it didn't warm by the sun, I heat me some water and put in there so I have a hot shower. You pop it in, turn it on, have a good spray, wet down, then soak down, then
Nice.
rinse.
Did you get it on Amazon?
I did. And
what brand is it?
This is Rise Pro.
Over here.
Rise Pro.
Yeah, Rise Pro.
Rise Pro. And I had the pump, the bug sprayer.
Yeah.
I didn't get a good spray from it. And so, like I said, I use this at home, and I very seldom charge it. It's USB charge.
USB charge. So you
Yes.
put a charge on it, holds
Yes.
it. Oh,
You put
wow.
a charge on it, and it's covered. It's
Oh my goodness.
protected.
Okay, how much was that?
In the I'm not gonna give much for anything.
Yeah.
It's in the 20s. It was
Oh,
in the
nice.
20s, 24.
Probably by the
maybe.
time we post this, it'll be 40 because, price is going up so fast.
Well, I just bought it, so I just bought it. But I have a little blue trash can, a little round trash can, and it's the perfect size. So it
to
just
put your
saves-
water in, because it only takes you maybe a gallon of water or so to take a shower.
I put a gallon in there, and then I take my coffee pot and do a boiling. There's my coffee pot that's usually up front with my little camp stove. I'll boil a pot of water that size, and then it's a hot shower.
Nice.
So
And then here's the rest of your food. You were saying you keep some of it up front, but here's your
that's the majority of it.
Majority
is
of
in
your
this-
food there,
I
yeah.
have this container of food. Then most of my food's over here.
Anybody else? Core power? Anybody core power?
So twice a
Every
day.
other word out of Sharon's mouth is core power. I got core power. I got chocolate I don't like.
Yeah, and the vanilla. So that's 2 meals a day. So this has been an easy trip for food since I'm on the protein diet. So there's half of my food. That's half of my trunk space.
Yeah.
But like I said, my shower's back there. My lantern that I haven't been using, my USB lantern, it's back there. One of my USB fans, because I have that rechargeable one now up front. This stays clipped on my seat belt. I use it, but I have the other one in case. And then my little table, that I take out, my little
Table and your chair
and
right
my
there on
table and
top.
chair right there on top. I didn't bring a chair, but Goodwill has one, so there is it. And then I use this, of course, that I love, the little butane stove.
Yeah,
I take it
me
out.
too. I have the same one.
And then I have water in here, and then a little variety of stuff down there in my bog bag. And then over here I have washcloths and my shampoo stuff and all. I have over here.
Oh, nice.
So everything fits really good, and I hadn't had a problem getting to anything in there.
Yeah. So what's the let's say one drawback about car camping? What's a drawback?
Well, it's not as spacious. I feel more like I'm in a room in the camp. I don't know. I'd have to think about that, because at first
You really do like it.
I really do like it. Once I get a trailer hitch on so I can put my basket on.
Yeah.
And once I get racks on top,
Yeah.
I'll be
Then
able
you
to take
can
my
take
Gazelle
more of your
with me.
stuff.
When I take my Gazelle with me, I'll be able to pop that up for a day room, and I may sleep in it if I want to.
Yeah.
But that's been great. Of course, I miss solar. I bought the padded things to go up top, and I put my solar panel on there. But it goes through your windows and straps inside, so my windows leak. So I took it off. So I miss solar. I really miss solar.
But you're going to get a rack for the permanent
get a
rack for the top,
Yeah,
so you
get
can
a rack, so I'll be able to
Yeah.
carry anything.
carry stuff up here.
Yep, and I bought an inflatable kayak, so that's going to work good.
Yeah.
So I'll have a rack up there, and I'll have a trailer hitch on it. And,
Awesome.
And then I bought the suitcase solar
Yes.
panel, and absolutely only using it one day, and I absolutely love it because it came with a pack of fittings, so all my power banks will charge on it.
Nice.
It has 10 fittings, and it's already charged my solar from 90% to 100 in just an hour.
Nice.
So that's going to be nice.
Yay.
And I think that's
Yeah, what else? Anything?
what I
Okay,
have
we've
with
got how you cook, we've got how you go to the bathroom, we've got how you shower up, and how you sleep, and why you're doing it. I think that's
I
it.
think that covers it. And I think that unless gas bottoms out, I'm officially a car camper. And so it can be done. I mean, when I bought this little car, I don't like deals. I like my play money. So I found this little car, a deal on this little car. If I'd have had my choice, I would have had a hatchback.
Yeah.
Because I traveled in a hatchback Volvo my first trip coming out. So that makes a better camper, but you can, and even a taller person could do this, because I started to make that this way, like other people in vans have
Yes,
to.
yes,
The
I've
taller
seen that with
I met
with
a
taller
girl.
people. So they would take out that seat and then
And
make
then-
their
Yeah,
seat.
you have a lot of room from there
Yeah,
to there. And
yeah.
then you'd all have all that space empty over there. Now my
Yeah.
floor is uneven, so I've got it padded with cardboard. A girl that I met on the road padded hers with cardboard. So there's cardboard under there and then a cover. When
Yeah.
I get home, I'm cutting a floor for that side. I just
Yeah.
didn't have time. I'm gonna cut a floor that I could take in and put out.
Yeah,
I just go because you have to level out anything.
yeah,
You have to level out anything when you take the
yeah.
seat
Those
out.
floors aren't even in the minivan either. You gotta
That's why I
always
said
gotta
that
do
you
that.
always have to level it. So that's it.
Cool.
I
Thanks,
have everything.
Sharon.
Thank you.